What is up, guys? How are you doing? This is going to be a bit of a weird one because with the other side, like back there is usually where the camera is, facing this way, which is where my computer is. But there's something I want to talk about. There are many companies that produce gaming PCs and that sell gaming PCs, and recently a different company decided to throw their hat into the ring, I guess. And that company's Aldi. Discount food and other things. Let me switch to my PC just to show you. So this is the Aldi website. You can see they offer things like, I don't know, stuff, satsumas, butternut squash, limes. It's all pretty I love how they all say try in store. Like you just go in and like try some satsumas. It's great. But it's all relatively normal stuff. Aldi is known for that kind of thing. They're like groceries, and not many people do online shopping on Aldi. However, if you know where to go, and if we type in median, you'll find absolutely nothing. Oh no, what's happened here? Hang on, let's go back to the homepage. Shop electricals. Here we go. Look at this. It's the median gaming desktop PC. So if we click into here, we'll see we get Bluetooth 5.0, which is good. The brand is Median. It runs Windows 10 Home. It's a desktop. And looking at the specs, for £950, it's not terrible. Like, I wouldn't call it bad. The Intel Core i5-9400 paired with the RTX 2060 actually makes for a really good 1080p gaming PC. Like, it's reasonably spec'd by the looks of it. 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1TB PCIe SSD, and is there a hard drive? I don't think there is. I don't see one. That's not too bad. It comes with a hot swap drive bay, so you can put one in if you really want to, and then gigabit Ethernet. Like, it's reasonably spec'd. However, it's not great. What I personally find hilarious here is Median is the company producing the stuff, but it's being sold on Aldi of all places, and they have other things like this gaming laptop, which is 15.6 inches, and again is okay in terms of spec. It's got a 1660 Ti and an i5-9300H, which has 4 cores and boosts up to 4.1 gigahertz, I believe it is. Yeah, 4.1, why? Half a terabyte SSD. And again, it seems like a relatively reasonable computer. And if we look at the images, a trend you'll notice on both this and the PC is you won't see any photos of the inside on a laptop. It makes a bit more sense. But we can see we have what I assume will be USB 3 here, and then USB 2, headphone jack, microphone jack. That is a security thingy, I can't remember the name of it right now, a Kingston lock. There we go, icon words. And then looking on the other side, you get is that an SD card slot? I think it is. A mini DP slot and another USB 3 port. Like, the port selection on this looks reasonable. As I said, it's 15.6 inches. I assume it's 1080p, yeah, 1980 by 1080, as it says right there. And you can even see it in the real world. That being said, even though it has a nice looking backlit keyboard, and wait a minute, is that actually a USB-C port? Oh no, it's a, I thought I saw it saying USB-C somewhere. But these specs, although they look reasonable, aren't anything exceptional. They aren't anything to write home about. Like, they're good, but they're not great. So let's go back to the gaming PC for a moment. Because this is it's an okay spec, don't get me wrong. You can build, I'd argue, significantly better for the same price. So let's look at what the company, or how well the company, how good the company's reputation is. That's what I'm going for. So this is their Trustpilot page. Median, after doing some research, I found is a German subsidiary of Lenovo, who have had some negative press in the gaming segment recently, but have otherwise been okay. Their phones haven't been particularly good, especially with the Moto brand, and just straight up refusing to update them, really. And looking at these reviews, they all have a very similar feeling of like, they turned up, they were and then they broke. Like, none of these say they were terrible immediately, and as I said, like, the specs are relatively reasonable, but they don't really look like they're built properly, like they're built to last. And most of these reviews seem to be specifically about laptops, which means we may be okay. And what I mean by that is I've bought one of the gaming PCs. I bought it on Thursday. It was either Thursday or Friday, I can't remember which. It was shipped out on Friday, and it's arriving this week. Like, I believe it should be arriving tomorrow. So the reason I'm making this video is to show you how interested I am in the rest of this process, because we're going to get a gaming PC, and I have a whole plan for this. So we're going to review this PC just as it is, like face value. We'll hook it up to one of these displays, we'll run some benchmarks, we'll see how that goes. And then what we'll do is, oh god, it's going to end terribly, I can tell already. We're then going to tear it apart. We're going to open it up. We're going to see what it's like on the inside. Lenovo, being the company at the forefront of this, essentially, like Medium being a Lenovo company, I fully expect that there will be some custom parts in there. Like, it won't just be a stock motherboard, CPU, RAM. Like, there will be some level of customization in there, like HP used to do on their Optiplex computers. What were they all called? I think that's what they were called. Let's find out. Optiplex. Yeah, oh, it was Dell. Whoops. The Dell Optiplex computers. These things. They used to use. I'm not sure if they still do, but they used to use custom motherboards, like custom motherboard layouts. So we'll see how that looks. But yeah, for £950, you get the i5-9400, an RTX 2060, and a lifetime of ridiculous videos. Interestingly, I've just looked at the stuff, and it says it comes with a keyboard, mouse, and power cord. Firstly, I find it hilarious that it classes power cord as an accessory. And secondly, the fact it comes with a keyboard and mouse makes me extremely curious, because I need to see what this keyboard and mouse are like. If you don't know, this is my current keyboard and mouse setup. I use this, I forget what it's called, the Logitech Craft. There we go, I can do stuff. And then VMX Master, this is Master 2S. Oh no, it's not, it's the original Master. This is my original one. I'm thinking of getting a Master 3 at some point, but not urgently. Like, it's a bit of an upgrade, but this serves me well. I actually have two of these. I have one here and one at work, because that's how much I love them. They're really great mice. They're amazing for editors because of this. The horizontal scroll wheel makes great use for sort of scrolling through timelines if you're ever doing video editing. Highly suggest one of these. And they're nice to hold in the hand as well. They're really good mice. Also, I've just realised it also comes with a DVD and CD rewriter. Like, I haven't used a CD drive in the last 6 years. Like, my PC doesn't have one currently. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a PC which did have one, so that's going to be interesting. When it gets here, we'll do like a comparison, a proper comparison. I think this is more like an awareness video that Aldi are selling these, which is hilarious in its own right. And if you didn't see what happened on Twitter in regards to this, it was hilarious. If I open Twitter really quickly, I can show you actually. So this is my Twitter. There's some fun stuff on here, like a GIF I made during my time with the Samsung Galaxy Fold. If you haven't seen that video, it's the previous one, go check that out. But if we keep going down here, blah, 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 lots of fun stuff. Do check out my Twitter if you haven't already. Oh, have I gone past it? Update video. Here we go. So I published this tweet just saying that like Aldi now make gaming PCs, because that's a thing that exists. And then I commented on being like really close to buying one, and they just replied with this really random meme. Like, thanks, I think, but why? Like, it's just a really weird situation. So who knows, maybe they'll retweet the review as well of the Aldi gaming PC, which is now what I've decided I'm going to call it. Here you go, you can see it's been ordered, it's on the way, and I cannot wait. So make sure you subscribe to see that when that drops. That will probably be next week, because although it's arriving tomorrow, I obviously need to film and edit all of it, and like benchmarks and like testing stuff takes time. It is unreal. There's a lot of like behind the scenes work that has to happen for a review to come together. So make sure you're subscribed so you catch that. Also check out that video, as I said, with the Galaxy Fold if you haven't already. And I will see you guys when we have the Median gaming PC. That's all it's called, isn't it? It doesn't have like a fancy name. It's just called the Median gaming. Yeah, the Median gaming desktop PC. Make sure you're here for that, because that's going to be one hell of a ride. Oh, and also, just in case you're wondering, this is what my webcam is seeing currently. Hello, because my Logitech Brio is also 4K, but it's not 60 frames a second, which is why we're using that. And oh my god, I'm right there, and I'm right here. How crazy is that?